between the loyalist who loves you and the ghost who's already gone, there's a third person in your list. They're called the drifter, and they're slipping away from you right now, and they're the only one you can still save. Miss them, they ghost you. But you can do this in the next 2 minutes and catch yours in time. This matters because you've already spent money on your drifter and you definitely don't want them to get away. I'm Nat. I have spent 17 years reading email lists like characters. I live in Cornwall, I go to the beach, and I'm telling you now, the drifter is the one chance you've got to turn your list from okay, profitable to something super engaged. The first thing, of course, you've got to know how to spot a drifter. And this is actually easier than you think. The drifter used to open most of your emails, now it's maybe 1 in 3. They haven't left and they haven't really gone cold, but they're fading. And most businesses don't really notice because they treat their email list like one mass casualty. They blast it out and hope for the best. What you want is to grab the drifter before they become a ghost and don't open anything at all. And that is very easy to happen in this day and age because inbox providers now automatically filter according to how often you open and engage with an email. They don't even have to do anything. That's the danger. The AI filters now in place allow that to happen automatically. They put you to the promotions tab, then they'll put you to junk, and then finally to spam. It generally slips, and half the time with a drifter, all they're doing is they're having a quick look down all the emails in the box, let's say 400 of them, and if they don't see anything they like in terms of the subject line, they just click mass delete. That's all it takes. So you've got your work cut out for you. But they matter immensely because the loyalist doesn't need saving. We talked about that in a previous video. The ghost usually can't be saved, and you have that outsourced via automation so it doesn't hurt. Making sure that the list is ticking over and being cleaned is really important, but it doesn't have to hurt. The drifter is right on that edge. It's still opening sometimes, still reachable, still deciding if you are worth the attention. And this, by the way, is where having a second channel communication really matters. I'm counselling people now, don't just go for email. Look at doing SMS or a WhatsApp channel, keep your Facebook group engaged, go on Twitter. There are a lot of different ways that you can still reach people outside the email list, so it's always worth having a backup. The email list is still prime real estate, but it's no longer the only game in town, and you should reinforce what you're doing with your email list with a secondary option, preferably via phone. So the first thing you want to do is catch your drifter early. Find the people, usually within the first 90 days, who opens are sliding. They're not gone, they're sliding. So they've gone from opening maybe 3 times to 2 times, 1 time. You can usually see it after a big promotion. What you want then is to send them your best and most human, least salesy email. Remind them why they're there. You're not talking about discount, no. You want a reason. Because the drifter isn't leaving over price. That's usually the last thing people object over. If you're haggling over price, you're in a very different place. They're leaving over indifference. And that's the one thing you can't really fix. So you need to have a whole cast of characters in place, and you need a message correct for each one at each time. One for the loyalist, one for your drifter, and one for your ghost. Right now I want you to go and find your drifters. The beaches can wait.